Hi everyone, I'm Rushlock, and this is a brief guide on the new Project Discovery, just released today. This one is COVID themed. Now, if you're not familiar with Project Discovery, CCP EVE Online will typically have some kind of, for lack of a better word, science project released, where you can play a mini-game in-game, and the results and the data gathered from it also go towards supporting the initiatives to help combat or solve the problem that it's oriented with. And so for this example, this current release, it's obviously the COVID virus, and to find where to start, go to your Neocom, and you're going to go to Activities, the very first thing, where you would normally find the agency. You scroll down to Project Discovery, open it up. Now, I've opened this before, so I'm a bit further into it, but you're going to have an introduction and a tutorial. I do recommend going through them. Lots of useful information that might make more sense to you than the way I'm describing it, so it's always good to have different perspectives. Now, the basic concept is you take the visuals from these cells, and these cells are in clusters. Now, when I glance at this, I see two clusters. I see one here, I see one down here. And what the minigame wants us to do is it wants us to outline the basic, wants us to basic clusters outlined here, and wants you to include much of the dots. Now, I'm not going very accurate here because I'm doing this for the sake of brevity and want to show it to you guys, but you can see we make polygons. Now, polygons can have up to 10 vertices, so 10 sides, basically. We'll hit submit, and this will say pass or fail. So it says that we mostly correctly identified the top one, but up here, these dots here, these cells, were more oriented for this cluster. And some of this can be trial and error. Here you get ISK rewards for. Very nominal, very minimal, but for a new player, that could be very handy as well, if you still haven't discovered yet what your niche is going to be. The character I'm on right now is my station trader, so getting a little bit of extra small ISK is great because I'm very much a noob at station trading, and these little transactions help fund me expanding into more markets. Now you have different levels for different rewards. I've reached level 5 already. You get this visual here, you get a hat at 10. 15 or 25 rather is another clothing article. At 50 you get a pacifier BPC, which is similar to the previous Project Discoveries. Here you'll get the skin for it, and the skin is more themed for this particular Project Discovery. And here's the color scheme for this series. This is the skin for the pacifier that you unlock at level, I believe it's 75? Yeah, level 75, because 50 is the VPC for the actual ship. But you simply rinse and repeat this process. It'll give you a new one here. See, to me, this seems like an obvious single cluster, so I can't imagine it being any more complicated than that. And this time it says submitted instead of passed or failed. And when you see that result, it usually means you're the first one to have done this one, or I suspect it means the first time that I've done this one. But a lot of details are still murky at this state. It's very early on. But if you have any questions at all, please post them in the comments down below, and we'll see if we can track down an answer for you. But try it out, see how it goes for you, and share your experience as well. Have fun, enjoy, and good luck.